I mean,
Boogie, do you have your BTC
hey,
chart in the background still?
microphone, dog. Thank you, smooth brain. Simple
Yeah.
fucking word
Thanks,
that I
Smooth.
can remember, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me bring up my BTC chart, homie. Let me bring that up.
Moon, I like that. Moonpill's got a bull market horn. I like it.
Let me bring up that fucking chart. Present.
And while that's coming up, Ricky, do the guys help with an exit strategy? I think the community will help with an exit strategy, but you need to have a plan that's based on numbers, time, and overall market behavior. All right, so Bitcoin, Boogie, I know last time we were on stream, we were talking a little bit about this, that inverted head and shoulders.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I know some folks are not as much of a fan. It's looking pretty clean to me, right? Like it's an inverted head and shoulders inside of.
Yes. You could kind of sort of see it here, man. Let me go ahead and fucking. It's on the week. Let me see if it's more evident on the daily, but you could see it. Yeah, it's a little bit more evident on the daily. Let me take off all these fucking colors here, and grab my fucking drawing tool.
Yeah, I'm not enough of like a heavy duty TA guy, but yeah, you got that inverted head and shoulders, appearing on that, and then like it looks like we're basically dancing around what I would call the neckline of that.
Let me use this chart, Twinkie, so it's a little bit more. There you go.
Perfect.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and can you just like kind of loosely scribble in a horizontal line, kind of on the top of that, like
Yeah, so if we grab a trend line here, man, and this is the breakout point. This would be that breakout point right there.
Yeah. I mean, you can like either make it angular or kind of horizontal, but we're basically on the dance floor at this point in time.
Yeah, and we're quickly approaching it, man. So you could argue. Let me go ahead and fucking make the pixelation on this a little bit fucking thinner.
And this is my challenge when I start drawing on like charts and stuff like that. Am I seeing what I see, or am I seeing what I want to see? Which is why I start trying to find other points of confluence and other data elements.
Yeah.
But if you just slightly zoom out for 1 second, and I appreciate you entertaining the remote drawing session here. If you kind of connect those bottom points, you can see a trend in the bottom on the bottoms of the chart, like that descending element. So it's kind of like an inverted head and shoulders inside a broadening wedge.
Yeah.
Right. So like it's looking pretty promising to me.
And that's a pattern that we are getting from that. Now, mind you, if it takes, let's say it gets up over here, you're talking about $617 in order for us to start really getting into an altcoin run. I sincerely think that the psychological level of about 115, bro, is probably when we'll start getting our altcoin run, if anything, dude. The faster we fire Jerome Powell, the better. You know what I'm saying as well.
Yeah. And again, right, like asset prices, if good news, if you hold Bitcoin and probably some of the primary heavyweight stuff, you'll probably do well. Bad news, if you don't already have assets, you're probably fucked. So and what's the weekly close we're looking for? If you flip it over to weekly.
Let me go back to that chart, Twinkie. You want me to put this on the weekly?
Yeah, it's totally fine. It's kind of like spitballing, eyeballing, right? All right, so we're on the dance floor at 109. So like,
yeah, we're at about 109,543 with the wick. We reclaimed to 110.
Look for that 110. Go USA.
Yeah, exactly. So EMA ribbon, bro, is bullish. So, dude, we're not gonna dip past this, dude. If anything, Bollinger Bands. There you go. That's perfect right there. First standard deviation on the weekly would put us at about 117. So it's ballpark around the range of about 113 to about 117, give or take, on the weekly if we utilize Bollinger Bands. That's when we'll probably get an altcoin run if the Lord permits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here we go.
So I hope you guys DCA'd